here with State Tech. State Tech, if you were with us earlier, had a fantastic game against. Ooh, I don't have sound. Where's my sound? There it is. All right. State Tech had a fantastic game against Hutchinson Community College, and we wish them the best of luck down in their losers bracket. But now, State Tech coming to you with round two of the winners bracket against Wake Technical Community College. Now, you know, it's the winners bracket. It's round two. These games are tough. Already, as we saw in how the rest of the bracket is going, some of the top teams of the bracket have already lost and are down the losers bracket. So being up here, we know we're playing some of the best that NJCAA, National Junior College Athletic Association for esports, has to offer. 1 minute down already in round one, 0-0. Wake Community College, or Wake Technical, is a team that we never had to play in season. However, we did happen to go up against them once in casual comps, and so we've been able to play them a little bit. We know that it's a fantastic team, but that was earlier in the season, and this is now. State Tech is firing off on all cylinders, playing some of the best Rocket League they have all season here tonight. 3 minutes and 20 seconds down, still a 0-0 game. State Tech right now on the offensive, making sure to keep Wake on their toes. We want to show them a State Tech like they've never seen before. All right. Rice and Beans looking to clear us out here. Is low on boost. State Tech kind of getting a little floundered here in terms of defense. Struggling to get the ball moving. Wake being uber aggressive here. What we do know about Wake is that they're going to play a far more aerial match. And just like that, you see it right there. They're going to do their best to keep the ball up and show off their aerial control. So we're hoping that State Tech can match that energy, show off what they've been working on all season, making sure that we are just as apt and able to take on Wake TC Ski. Wake Technical Community College, WTCC. Rice and Beans trying to move the ball down, gets deflected by Wake. Bacon Mafia up to defend, leaving goal open there. Got to be really, really careful here. You're going to see this. It's a little bit of a double commit because there's Rice and Beans, there's Bacon Mafia. Whenever they come back down, there's just nobody there to guard that right corner, and that's another goal for Wake. So got to watch out for those double commits. That's really just a communication error there from State Tech. It's just a matter of being able to know who is where and trust. It really is a trust. Do you trust your teammates to really have it, or do you go for it yourself? Another goal here from Panda's Cafe. Panda, what is it? Where is it? Panda's Cafe. Well, that sounds like a nice place to go. I wouldn't mind going to a Panda Cafe. Ooh, we met our follower goal of 120. Yay! Thank you, chat. Thank you, everybody, for coming and following. We appreciate you so much for getting us to our goal of 120. I'm sure we'll be setting a new goal. My guess is we're going to go for 200 followers here, supporting and rooting on State Technical College. Demo against Rice and Beans is leaving us open. State Tech falling into the curse of having to give everything up for defense, not getting the ball out like they need to. State Tech really needing to find an opening and getting the ball moved towards that blue side. Otherwise, what we'll end up seeing is just more just kind of jumping, hoping, and praying that we get up there. Lord Lucas, thank you for spamming that bacon. Let's spam this bacon to help Bacon Mafia. Do it in the chat. Come on, chat. Show us that you support State Tech by throwing up the bacon. 1 minute and 8 seconds. It is currently 3-0 here against Wake Technical College, Technical Community College. I'll get it right by the end of the stream. Hey, Andrew. Sorry. One of the big differences that we're seeing here in this game compared to our last one is the other team utilizing demolitions as a basically as a means to stop defense. We saw a little bit of it coming from State Tech in the last one, but if you paid close attention on that replay, one of the Wake drivers saw that Stixfex was ready to block, and instead of just kind of waiting it out, boosted into him, used that boost to take him out so that State Tech didn't have any sort of defense available. So we're seeing a lot more of that, especially coming from Wake Technical College. Not necessarily a bad thing. It's a smart move. There's kind of some different philosophies on whether or not to demo. There are definitely those who think that demoing is just kind of like a cheap trick. There are those who think that because it's part of the game, it's a valid tactic. Who's right, who's wrong? It's a matter of opinion, really. But whenever you see it used like this, it's really difficult to, knock it because it did exactly what they needed it to do. They came in, they got that defense out of the way with that demo and opened up the shot. So round one going to go to Wake Technical Community College here, a 4-0 against State Tech. A very, very tough fight here. So we'll see how we continue on in the rest of this series. Joining over on Spectator, and we're going into round two. Already, demolition against Rice and Beans. Cameron Sweezer. Nearly the chance for a goal. State Tech unable to find an opening there. Not enough power behind that shot in order to go in. Grabbed by Wake there and defended. State Tech on offense here. What we would like to see a whole lot more of, but as Wake now moves the ball back in to State Tech realm, Pandas Cafe scoring the first goal of round two. Bacon Mafia trying to kind of fake out Wake, waiting for the right moment. Just doesn't have enough power behind that flip in order to really get it in. Deadsy coming through, picking up the ball. Wake now moving towards State Tech goal. Stixfex getting a little piece of it, not enough to move it down. Yes. Thank you. Shout out to Will coming in, getting drinks for the team. Much appreciated. Shout out to my man. Will Bepler, everybody. Shout out to Will Bepler. The only shout out we're going to have. Okay. Goal from Deadsy bringing the score 2-0. 3 minutes and 16 seconds left here in round two. We're spamming Rice for Rice and Beans. I asked the chat, are there no beans for this rice? If we can find some beans to spam, that would be great. Flick Filet bringing the score 3-0 here. State Tech really needing to increase the speed of their game, increase the technicality of the game, which honestly is not necessarily always the easiest thing to do. You know, a lot of this is just coming from lots of practice, lots of skill, lots of time put into the game, into your training packs. It's stuff that, you know, mid-game you can't always just, you know, put in and just say, oh, I'm going to turn it on. Sometimes the teams you go against just have more skill. 4-0 here, 2:35 on the clock. State Tech doing their absolute best to put in to get some goals put up on the board, but as you can see, Wake Technical College just playing a far more aerial game, almost a game of keep away where they're just not letting State Tech score. Minute 45 seconds. Stixfex trying his best there to try and get a save. You see he follows the ball all the way down. He does even get a demolition, but that ball just moving too fast. It was a great flick from Flick Filet. I mean, it's in the name there, so you also can see that the dribbling skills for Wake is really well done. The control, the ball control, a demolition against Rice and Beans there. They just take advantage of those small moments a little bit better than State Tech is here. 5-0, 113, a hard game for State Tech here. Yeah. 60 seconds ish remaining on the clock now. 1 minute remaining. 6-0, a tough spot. Quite the defeating spot for State Tech to be in. We can only imagine what's going through their brains as they're trying to get in this game. What we can do in order to turn this around. I mean, round 2 really not looking like it's going to State Tech. But what they need to be doing is kind of thinking about what are we doing going into round 3 in order to change up the gameplay, change the pace of this game. Because right now, the way this is going, the trajectory, I don't know if State Tech is going to make it through this round of playoffs. Now, that does not mean that we are going to be done, and it does not mean that we are not rooting for our State Tech Rocket League team, because they are amazing Rocket League players. It's just a tough one, and we're just getting outskilled, outmatched here. You got to give props where props is due. Wake has put the time in, and their players are just very good players. So shout outs and props to them, and they're great guys. Guys, gals, theys, thems, he's, she's, however they want to identify. But we've had talks here and there as we played against them, and they've always been wildly gracious. And so, regardless of how the game goes, we support Wake and that team. So, second round is going to go to Wake Technical Community College, 7-0. as we go into round 3. All right, chat. Here we go. I need the bacons. I need the rice. I need the sticks. I need the soccer balls. I need the dancing ladies. I need the emoji with the hands up that's going woo. All of those in support of our State Tech Rocket League team as we go here into round 3. Come on, chat. Let's get up. Let's get going. Let's get hyped for our State Tech Rocket League team here. All right, round 3. Some saves from State Tech already on defense. Bacon Mafia doing his best, trying to be ready to go. Clear from Stixvax. Bacon Mafia missing the shot there. A demolition on Stixvax is going to leave the goal almost empty. Stixvax spawning in with just enough time to clear. Score from Dedsky from Wake Technical Community College, 1-0. We go for the reverse sweep. Absolutely, we go for the reverse sweep. 4 minutes. Here we go. This is it. This is the time for State Tech. We're going to come through. We're going to win the next 3. This is it. We're hyping State Tech. Give me all the emojis, all the chat. Give me everything you got to support our State Tech Rocket League team here in round 2 of the NJCAA playoffs. Shot on goal from Stixvax. Rice and Beans trying to get a piece. Oh! A rough one. Bacon Mafia fighting over ball control here. With Panda's Cafe, and man, just couldn't keep him from getting that flick in. 2-0, 3 minutes and 27 seconds still here on this map, on this match. State Tech can definitely still pull out some moves here. Could still turn this around in this very, very tight, difficult game. Nice save from Rice and Beans. It's up, though. And a clear from Stixvax. Okay, some good defense here. We are seeing State Tech playing a much cleaner, better game, and that's going to be a goal from Bacon Mafia. First one from this series. A huge moment. I know, 1 goal, but man, it feels good to at least get that 1 goal and show that we can get something out there. Nicely done, Bacon Mafia. Good job. Oof. Demo on Rice and Beans, leaving leaving us a little undefended here. Unable for Rising Beans to come back around. 3-1. All right. One minute and 51 seconds here. A nice clear from Bacon Mafia. Stixvex trying to get it in. So close. Painful to see. What a goal that would have been had we had the power to bring it and finish that one up. Flick Fillet coming in for another one. 4-1. Man. Wake got that one. We scored one on Wake, and Wake's coming back saying, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. 4-1 now. 1 minute and 16 seconds. $60 seconds left. State Tech has to make a whole lot of moves here in 60 seconds to stay in this match here. Now, regardless of how this goes, if we do lose, which right now is looking like the most likely possibility, as you know, I have to admit, that does not mean our run is over, nor is it done for tonight, as State Tech will move down to the lower bracket, the losers bracket, and we will have at least one more game tonight. Not at least, we will have one more game tonight. We're not playing anymore after that. But that decent shot from Rice and Beans just doesn't connect. Instead, man, it's amazing how they get down to from one side of the field to the next so quickly. I mean, Panda coming in here from out of nowhere and just sinks that in. The coordination really is on point with Wake. But what I was saying before, State Tech moved down to the lower bracket. We'll have one more game tonight. We're not sure who that opponent's going to be, but we will play one more, and if we stay in, we'll keep fighting our way to get back into the grand finale, the grand championship. So we're going to have 20 more seconds of this map here, but it is unfortunately looking like this one's going to go to Wake. And man, what a team to go out on. Wake is great on the field. They're great. It's a great team, great sportsmen. We definitely support Wake Technical Community College. And so we definitely wish them all the best with the rest of their playoff season. You know what, Wake? We hope to see you guys in the grand finale. We're going to do our very best to fight our way back. So we hope to see you guys in another match here soon. So stream, thank you all so much. We got one more game tonight. I promise you, we have one more game tonight. So don't go too far. We'll be back again. If you're joining us for the first time or have been watching us and haven't done it yet, subscribe. We greatly appreciate all of our subscriptions. Look, if you've got Amazon Prime, your parents got Amazon Prime, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your grandma, your grandpa, your best friend, your not so best friend, if they've got Amazon Prime and aren't using their free Twitch membership, consider getting them to support State Tech. It's real easy. Just connect your Amazon and your Twitch and hit that subscribe button and use that free Prime one. We still get the revenue from that, and it supports all of our players here at State Tech. So anyway, don't go too far. We're going to be back here shortly within the next, you know what? I won't even say the next whatever. It could be the next 30 minutes. It could be the next hour and a half. We don't know. But we will be back. So stay tuned, stay vigilant, and be watching out for us, and we'll see you soon.